Hey guys, if I sound very tired in this video, it's because I am. I just got off of a very, 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 very long shift. Like, we're talking 18 hours work straight, without breaks, without eating, without doing anything. And I got very little sleep last night, so we're going to go take a look at the new characters that are coming out. I think we have a Rosé, Transforming Rosé, and then we saw the teaser for the Great Salmon 1 and 2 yesterday, so I think DBZ space hasn't been updated yet, so we're going to go actually in-game. Yeah, they are. Oh, we actually have an EX Ribrian as well, okay. So this is going to be a bit of a different breakdown video. Usually we go on DBZ space to look at the details, but this time we're going to have to utilize the in-game stuff, so the official stuff, which is fine. I don't mind doing this once in a while, but alright, let's start with Great Salmon 1 and 2. So we know they're a support unit. Let's take a look here. I'm not really used to this setup. Let's just pump them all the way up to 14 stars just so that we can see what their stats really look like. Okay, so their stats actually aren't that amazing. I mean, for a support unit, you can't really expect too much, right? Okay, so strike, blast. What is this? That's details. Strike card with a 20% to strike damage inflicted for 2 timer counts, and then blast card with 20% to blast damage. That's actually quite good. Because again, not only can they utilize this, but everybody on their team can also utilize this as well. So Hybrid Saiyan, Sun Family, Female Warriors. Female Warriors, because I didn't expect this unit to be on Female Warriors, because Broly and Chilai, did they change it? Are Broly and Chilai on Female Warriors? Let me see. Because this unit never used to be on Female Warriors. Yeah, they added them. Okay, interesting. So they changed it. Okay, that's different. I guess they figured female warriors probably needed a little bit more help, so that's why they did that. So I'm not opposed to that at all. Arts cards, so normal strike attack, normal blast attack. The blue card deals major impact damage, and it's a charge forward attack. Seals 1 enemy card slot randomly on a hit. And the sealed card slot cannot be used for 10 timer counts. Okay? It's not insane, but whatever. Dual Justice Pose inflicts all enemies with attribute downgrade plus 20% to damage received for 20 timer counts. Inflicts all enemies with attribute downgrade minus 80% to health restoration for 20 timer counts. Okay. I mean, I don't think it's a crazy green card, but it's fine. Then they have an ultimate, Justice Tempest, deals massive impact damage and then gains attribute upgrade, minus 80% to enemy sustained damage cut effects for 3 timer counts with blast armor. Okay, so far nothing too crazy, I would say. Let's see what their main ability is. Bonds of Justice, so draws the ultimate, restores own ki by 40, 30% to damage inflicted, and then 30% to ultimate damage inflicted. So you're getting basically a double dip on the buffs for ultimate damage specifically, which is not bad. And then restores ki by 40 is pretty good because it lets you use the ultimate right away. Other than that, it's nothing too insane. The Z ability is Sagas from the movies or hybrid strike and blast defense. Exactly what we needed, more hybrid buffs. Okay, this is where the unit is going to either be really good or mediocre. So the first unique is Peace Loving Spirit. 40% of damage inflicted for 15 timer counts when this character enters the battlefield. Applies the following effects to allies when this character is switched to standby. Restores on health by 10%. Activates 3 times. Restores ki by 30, and then 20% damage inflicted for 25 counts. So kind of reminds me of Mai a little bit with restoring ki and giving the damage buff. But this unit is also getting their own damage buff as well. So wouldn't say this is an insane unique ability, but it's not bad. Transformation Suit EX applies the following effects to self when battle starts. Reduces damage received by 50% for 30 counts. That's interesting. Tanky support unit. It's always nice to have. 50% to ki recovery. That's just forever. And then applies buff effect nullify attribute downgrades up to 6 times. Okay, it's a lot. Applies buff effect nullify abnormal conditions up to 3 times. Okay. I don't think this unit is going to be a meta-defining unit, but they're definitely not bad. I think they're just fine. Like that, that's the judgment that I would. That's how I would judge this unit. They're good. They're solid. That's what I would say. And let's go take a look at Rose next. So here's his art. Looks pretty good. He's not an LF. So when they did the teaser, and it was pretty obviously going to be Rose, I was expecting an LF, but I guess they're not going with an LF. So it's just regular transforming Rose. Goku Black, he is green. I guess we'll just boost him all the way up to 14. So he looks like he's blast based. He's range type. Okay, these stats are actually really good even prior to transforming, so I can even imagine what he's going to be after transforming. Holds a 1 blast and 1 strike card. So strike card, health restoration down. I don't think that's been in the game before. I think that's the first time. And then the blast card as well. So strike card that inflicts enemy with attribute downgrade minus 20% to health restoration, and then the same thing with blast card. Interesting. I don't think that's overly oppressive, but it's interesting. I mean, 15 counts is actually quite a long time. Yeah, 15 counts is going to make a difference, I think. So Saiyan, powerful opponent in future. Okay. And then the arts, regular strike, regular blast. Black Powerball is the blue card. Deals major explode damage. Destroys all of your own cards upon activation. Increases special move damage inflicted. Yeah, so this is the Android 21 special thing. It's like the same exact thing. Green card is Pitch Black Fighting Spirit. Destroys all of your own cards and randomly draws 3 new ones, and then restores health by 10%. Actually, quite a good green card. I like those kinds of green cards. Okay, so the main ability is Transform, and then heals, and gets Ki back. Okay, that's a lot of things he's doing there. So, yeah, that's a pretty good main ability. And then, please don't tell me he's buffing featuring God Ki. I mean, yeah, he's buffing Powerful Opponent, actually. Future... He's not even buffing God Ki. I'm surprised. They're just overloading Future. So he buffs double offense to Future, and then Powerful Opponent strike defense. Okay, that's a pretty dumb Z ability. I mean, this is 14 stars, right? Okay. First unique is Wicked Calamity. 25% to damage inflicted against attack Hybrid Saiyans, which is nice because Hybrid Saiyans are annoying right now. Applies the following effects to enemy every time when faced with an enemy. Inflicts attribute downgrade plus 50%. 50% to damage received for 15 counts. And then inflicts attribute upgrade plus 15 to special arts cost. That's like what Beerus does. Okay. That's a lot. 50% if the enemy switches out. That's a lot of damage. The Pain Etched in Me is the other unique ability. Reduces enemy ki by 5 every time when hit with an enemy strike or blast arts attack. Or what does that say? Sorry, I'm like super out of it right now. Reduces enemy ki by 5 every time when hit with an enemy strike or blast arts attack while this character is on the battlefield. Oh! That's new. So every time this guy gets attacked, the enemy is going to be losing ki. Interesting. I like that. Because I don't think that's ever been in the game before. Okay. That's actually really powerful. You know, against a certain blue fusion warrior who just spams cards. Applies the following effects to self every time an arts card is drawn while this character is on the battlefield. Restores ki by 10, and then 10% damage inflicted every time an arts card is drawn. So he doesn't have card draw speed anywhere in his kit, so I don't know how useful this is going to be. But it's pretty cool. You get 10 ki and 10% damage inflicted. I mean, it's obviously going to stack, so... Alright, let's take a look at his post-transformation stuff here. So, yeah, that's a lot of that's a lot of stats right there. 290k blast, 282k strike. The defenses are pretty high as well. Picks up the Super Saiyan Rose tag. Okay. Does the arts change at all? Oh, the strike, he gets a bleed. So 50% chance to inflict bleed. Blast is just the same. Shattering God Slicer is the blue card. Deals massive explode damage and then gains attribute upgrade minus 100% to enemy sustained damage cut effects. 100% chance to inflict heavy bleed, and then blast armor. Yeah, blast armor on the blue card is really good. Yeah. And then he gets... this is the same exact green card. Okay. So, yeah. I mean, this blue card's going to hit like a truck. Massive with blast armor and minus 100% to sustained damage cut. Yeah, that's pretty good. Alright, main ability is Watch as I rise to a greater level of power. Destroys all of your own cards and randomly draws 4 new ones. Increases arch card draw speed. Okay, there's the card draw speed. By 1 level for 20 counts. And then reduces damage received by 40% for 20 counts. Okay. That's pretty powerful because you're getting card draw speed and you're also refreshing your hand, right, with all the cards. The only thing this doesn't do is this doesn't give you key. If this gave you key, this would be insane. I still think it's a pretty good main ability, but it's not like stupid insane. Okay, and then the uniques are Epitome of Sublime Beauty, plus 25% damage inflicted against hybrids, so he keeps that, and then applies the following effects to self after transforming. 70%, that's a lot. The damage inflicted cannot be cancelled. Reduces damage received by 40% for 15 timer counts, and then he also gets another card draw speed buff. Okay. It's only after transforming, though, so it only lasts for 10 counts. So you can't double up on that, because this... Yeah, this is only for 10 counts after transforming, but then you can use the main ability after 15 counts after transforming. So you can't double up on those things, which is unfortunate. Well, I guess it's kind of good, because he'd be too good, right? Alright, and then the other unique is restores 20% of damage received after enemy attack is over. Reduces enemy key by 5, yep, keeps that. And then, yeah, that's also the same, but I believe it's 15, I believe it was 10 counts before transforming, right? Wasn't it? Or was it the same? No, it's the same, okay. So, it's going to be hard to judge how good this guy is going to be until I use him, but he obviously seems really good. Is he broken as, like, Vegito Blue? No, definitely not, but seems pretty powerful. And it's Rose, so people are going to summon no matter what, right? Okay, Ribrianne, support type. Stats are an EX stats, so nothing insane. No, she's a seal card. That's annoying. Oh, what is this? Rival Universe. Is that... Okay. That's what the Universe Survival Saga tag is going to be. So when we get Bergamo, Lavender, and Basil, that's what they're going to be buffing. I guarantee it. They're setting it up for that. Okay, I see. Alright. Regular Strike, Regular Blast. This deals major explode damage. Shortens allies' substitution count by 3 on hit. That's actually really good. That's really good. And then the green card is 20% to damage inflicted by allies for 20 timer counts. Applies attribute upgrade, minus 30% to enemy sustained damage cut for 20 counts. Nothing insane. Main ability is Sudden Love, restores key by 50. And then 60% damage inflicted for 10 timer counts, and then, wow, that's actually really good. So she gets card draw speed, 50 key, and 60% damage. That's quite good. It is quite good. And then I assume she buffs Rival Universe. Yeah. 35% to Rival Universe or Female Warrior Strike Attack and Defense. So if we keep getting these Universe Survival Saga characters, this Rival Universe tag is going to become very powerful very fast. And I imagine Jiren is going to be one of the big guns this tag eventually gets at some point. The first unique is the Power of a Smile. Applies the following effects to all enemies when this character enters the battlefield or is switched to standby. Inflicts attribute downgrade plus 15% to damage received for 15 timer counts, and inflicts attribute upgrade plus 5 to special arts cost for 15 timer counts. So let me just reread this in my head real quick. So inflicts attribute upgrade. Okay. It seems okay. I mean, it doesn't seem too insane, right? I don't know. Maiden's Wrath, 5% damage inflicted every time another battle member is hit with an enemy strike blast or special move, up to 50%. 25% of damage inflicted by allies when this character is defeated. She seems good, but she seems very slow. Like this takes a long time to get built up. You have to have an enemy get hit 10 times, which is, it's hard. Well, actually... Not this, because this works differently than like the purple EX Goku or those units that have to receive damage when an enemy's attack is over. This is every time they're hit. So this works more like Rage Trunk. So if you're getting comboed like by 5 cards, those 5 cards individually will count towards this. So it's actually not too bad. Yeah, she's definitely not too bad. I mean, I think the most value that she has is the Z ability that you're getting for the new tag, but definitely not something to write home about, I don't think. But that's pretty much all we have for this one. I don't know if we have any new equips, new events. I assume we do, but I guess we'll find out after the maintenance is over. I don't know how to pull that stuff up here. So hope you guys can bear with sort of like the super tired version of me doing this, but I'm still excited for these guys to drop, and hope you guys are as well. Hope you guys enjoyed regardless, and I will see you all in the next one.